Has asked me to protect the district, and that's what we're going to do. And we're going to take every action necessary to protect the district from what we believe is an unlawful action by the commissioner. We don't take cases.
Well, the lawyer representing the BISD speaks out what he has to say about the appeals process. Good evening, I'm Greg Kerr.
And I'm Kelly Phillips. Thank you for joining us. The appeals process for the Beaumont School District is underway. Many questions remain unknown: the cost, the outcome, the effect on employees. But KFDM's Justin Hinton traveled to Houston to speak directly with the lawyer representing the district. He's back from that trip and joins us now with his conversation. Justin?
Kelly, Chris Tritico, the lawyer representing the district, says he's only been working with the district for about a week. But in that time, his investigation has uncovered violations of the Texas Commissioner of Education. He wouldn't go into detail on those violations, but he says it will be used in his appeal of the commissioner's ordered takeover, one that has never been reversed in his 18 months as commissioner.
No wonder he's never lost. He gets to make the final decision.
For Chris Tritico, the appeals process is one that needs legislative change. But for the time being, he's working on putting together a case for the Beaumont School District's appeal of a state takeover.
Simply what we're looking for are documents that refute and rebut the allegations that the commissioner has made in his letter.
According to that letter, the district has suffered a severe loss of public trust and has acquired a reputation in the community that is tainted by multiple incidents of fraud, waste, and abuse.
Take out the theft. There really aren't any major issues academically with the district. The special ed issues can be fixed without conservatorship and without a new board. And the theft that occurred, thefts are generally a one-time issue.
However, he admits he can never be sure that people won't steal from the district.
That doesn't mean the district is being improperly managed. It means that there are individuals who violate the law just for the sake of violating the law.
Pointing to the former Director of Finance, Devin McCraney, and former Controller, Sharika Allison. The two pleaded guilty to federal charges of fraud and conspiracy, respectively, in the embezzlement of more than $4 million from the district.
And the fact that a theft occurred is horrible, and it's bad for the taxpayers, but it doesn't merit removing the elected board. We've seen far worse financial mismanagement all over the state of Texas that no one has had this type of action taken against them. Worse than this.
One of the biggest concerns for taxpayers is the cost of the appeals process. And while it remains unknown at this point in time, Tritico says no amount is too high.
It's never too much when the commissioner is violating the law. I mean, I don't get to violate the law. You don't get to violate the law. And so if the commissioner is violating the law, the voters should stand up. Regardless of their view of what's happening, they should stand up and say, we can't allow you to violate our rights and violate our elections on a whim. And so, yes, the Beaumont ISD needs to fight this, and they need to fight it all the way.
He wouldn't go into detail about the way in which he says the commissioner violated the law in removing the Board of Trustees and the superintendent, saying it's part of his trial strategy, a strategy that will have to obey certain rules laid out by the commissioner himself.
I don't know if we're going to have a court reporter. I don't know if I'm going to get to cross-examine their witnesses. I don't know what decision he's going to make on how to do this, because he's already indicated that it's not, he doesn't feel it's the same, we have the same rights that North Forest did. Now, I think he's absolutely wrong about that, but I can't stop it at this point.
According to the Texas Administrative Code, the TEA representative may set time limits for presentations on the record, set deadlines for exchanging documents prior to the record review, and set deadlines for identifying participants who may present information or ask questions during the review. The representative may also provide any other instructions in the conduct of the record review. An appeals process the commissioner has never lost, and Tritico is prepared to fight as long as it takes.
I don't know where this is going to go yet. I quite frankly hope that they'll sit down with us and we can come out with a way to resolve this issue without going through all of this.
No, if it doesn't come out that way, Tritico says he will take it as far as it needs to go. At this point, he doesn't know where that would be, but he says he has not ruled out litigation in state district court. Kelly?